I have said on several occasions that the longer the cameras are on, the more chances there are of running into something paranormal. Since dashcams are located inside cars, they have become the best tool for capturing strange things. The oddness in people and mysteries that occur in life are recorded in dozens and dozens of hours that dashcams around the world record every day. I have read your emails, and I have compiled the most shocking, terrifying, and authentic videos that have been recorded by these cameras. Grab on to whatever you have next to you, because this video contains an interesting paranormal level. My name is Leonore Clay, and you're watching The Darkest Secret. Today we present the 5 scariest things caught by dashcams. Number 5. Many recommend not to drive at night because apart from constantly fighting to fall asleep, there is also the possibility of encountering completely anomalous situations. Something like this happened to a man who had planned to spend a weekend camping in a remote town. However, unfortunately it got dark, so he had to drive down a winding and lonely road, at which point the dashcam he had in his vehicle recorded this creepy moment. Observe. Seeing this, the man was so surprised that he did not dare to continue driving. Although, if we rewind, there is nothing paranormal. So what was that person doing walking in the middle of nowhere? That was what surprised the driver, since according to him, no one in their right mind would walk alone through those desolate places. He also said that when reviewing the clip, he noticed that the time and date that appeared on the recording were incorrect. Since this occurred a little over a year ago, is what the camera captured actually a spirit? Tell me what you think. Number 4. What you're about to see in the next few minutes is one of those videos whose probability of being fake is quite small. The reason? It was not recorded by a person, but was extracted from an official police file. You see, a police patrol had received an emergency call in a separated part of the city. The policeman was surprised that he was called out into such a rural place, but being a responsible policeman, he went. Yet before arriving, something was thrown in the middle of the road, which the policeman had to remove. After this incident, he arrived at the destination, realizing that there was nothing there. No houses, nor people. Later, reviewing the recording, the staff's conclusion was that perhaps the call they had received came from beyond. Observe. It seems to be a semi-translucent entity that suddenly appears in front of the car, and that even gives the impression that it is thrown against the vehicle. In fact, and if you look closely, the officer reacts trying to prevent from running it over. But the most disturbing of all was that after this, the officer turned the police car around to investigate, at which point that entity was again caught crossing the road. To this day, the entire unit assures that this was a paranormal event. What do you believe? Number 3. What follows correspond to footage recorded during the wee hours of the morning on a highway in Thailand. After 2:30 a.m., a man was heading towards the province of Surthani. The road was clear, so he was not attentive to the road conditions. Maybe that is why he couldn't react to what his dashcam captured, recording that until now has caused great astonishment on various social platforms. What happened? See for yourself. Practically out of nowhere, the figure of a man appears with a white shirt and blue pants, standing right in the middle of the road as the car passed. After this, the figure just vanishes. Some fervently believe that it was a ghost, while others maintain that it was just a shadow reflected in the windows or mirrors of the car. Which of these two options do you prefer? Leave it in the comments. Number 2. Without a doubt, going out with friends at night is more than a valid alternative to distract ourselves and escape from the responsibilities that we have in our daily lives. However, it is always recommended that when you return home, you pay attention to what happens on the road, since you may be able to witness an unexplainable phenomena, as the one seen by these friends who are going home after a lively party. See for yourself. Perhaps you are somewhat confused to what happened here, since at first glance it seems that nothing appears. Well, look carefully at this part of the recording. Do you notice that light? The driver of the vehicle thought it was a motorist going in the opposite direction of the road, although when the light goes out, it is revealed that there was never anything on the highway. So where did that light come from? I can guarantee that this video is real, because Molly the Lad, the person who uploaded the video to YouTube, added much more information for someone to help her decipher what was seen that night. Look at it color corrected, so you can tell that no one was really there. Do you know what the worst thing of all is? The following morning, she returned to the same area, meeting a group of people who were putting up a monument for someone who had passed away on the same stretch of road where this strange sighting was seen. Could it have been a manifestation of the spirit of the man who lost his life here? Tell me if you believe that. Number 1. I've always said that sometimes real events are much worse, much more terrifying than the paranormal. The paranormal is rare, You may not even come across anything like that in your life. Instead, other people have occurrences happen to them during everyday activities. This could happen to you this very night when you return home. And that's what makes it so scary. Something like what happened to the person in this video could maybe happen to you. You see, a man was driving during the night through a desolate sector. He thought that it was going to be one more of those trips that he has done so many times before. However, arriving at a crossroad, he found what, as he confesses, has been the most disturbing thing he has had to face. Please tell me, what would you do if you experienced something like this? It was later reported that the subject was armed, drugged with methamphetamine, and had prior murder charges. An erratic mind that might have unleashed a tragedy that night. Ghosts can't hurt you. Poltergeists can't either. But an erratic human mind is unpredictable. What is your opinion about this and the other recordings you saw here? Leave it in the comment box, because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.